Welcome again, my friends. So after validating the user data and creating a service to add the user to the database, one thing that we didn't do is to hash the password before adding it raw in the database. So this is the point of this video, and we will use Bcrypt right here, which help us to secure our passwords. So we're not gonna, the difference that is that we're not gonna do it in the controller itself. So this is like Bcrypt, and simply all it does right here, you can see a library to help you hash passwords. So let me explain to you how we're gonna do it, because most people go in the authors controller or like the service right here, and they'll take that password and hash it right here, which is fine. So but for me, I do it a bit differently. So right here I would say hash password, and I will see something like see the user model, or for example, to be done in the user model. Okay, this is very important for me, and here I can add another comment for this one, like adding user to database. Okay, I like comments. It's very important for me to keep my code clean, and even so when you read it, you understand it. That's my whole idea. And if I made some mistake or something, that's fine. You can, talk to me and I will fix it if I didn't notice something. So now what we have to do is actually go back to our user model. So I'm going to go back to the user model right here. So, and there is function. That's the beauty of this. Actually, before exporting anything, you can create some functions here. So I can go to my user schema here and define something that is called pre. So that's pre is before, and pre-saving. So before saving any documents into our user collections, we can do something. So I can have an asynchronous function right here. So asynchronous function, that we get next right there, and then here we can do whatever we want. So I'm gonna have a try catch, and then catch, we're gonna go next, and then error, as we already defined that's middleware for us. And in the try right here, we can see first of all, if this is new, so it has to be a new user that we will add. Okay, we cannot do something in the update, like we're trying to update the user and we will do this. No, this is going to only happen once when we try to add the user, and then we have to actually take the password and hash it. So first of all, we need a salt. A salt is something we can go, oh wait, so now we're going to need Bcrypt. So we have to install it first, and I'm going to explain what a salt is. So I'm going to open a new tab, and I'm going to go, let's wait. My PC is kinda lagging. So yarn add and then Bcrypt or Bcrypt.js, both of them are fine. So we're gonna go await, and the reason we need the salt is simply we have to hash a password. So how strong you want the hashing to be? So the stronger the password it is, the harder to crack. But it's also when we try to log in, we will need to, we hash the password, we need to actually return it to the normal state and compare it. And that's actually gonna take longer time if the salt is larger. So we have to create a balance. We're gonna secure our password, but we're gonna go in the middle, like strong, but it's still in the middle. You can't, hash your password very, very strongly, and then when you are looking, it's gonna take too long, because it's need also to verify the informations by, after hashing, it need to, you could say, in hash it to read the password. So that's why we have to create a balance. So I'm gonna go Bcrypt right here, and I need to import it. Let me see if it's installed. Okay, and I was waffling a lot just so I can wait for it to install. So I'm gonna go import, and then Bcrypt from Bcrypt, and then I will go down right here. So we're gonna use Bcrypt, and then we're gonna go .gen salt, so we can generate a salt of deep strength. I'm gonna go, the middle is 10, but I'm gonna go 12, so a little bit more security, but it's still, we're gonna have speed for actually comparing the passwords later. So I'm gonna go const hashed password now, and then the new password that is hashed right now is gonna be what? Await, and then we'll use Bcrypt itself, and then we will hash what? We're gonna go use this, so we can access the password in this user document, and then we will compare it with what? Not compare it, we'll hash it with this salt right here. Okay, so we're gonna take the password that we're gonna add here, that's why we use this to access this password, and then we'll use the salt to define how strong you wanna hash it. And then simply after doing that, I'm gonna go to my actual password, so this .password, which is right here, and I'm gonna go and change the value of it to the hashed password. That's it. So I think it's a very simple process. And then after doing all of that, so everything went fine, I'm gonna go next, so I can allow the user to save after. So let me test this right now. So you can see if I went and I have this user, so if I refresh it, it's there. So now let me try and register with the same information and see what's gonna happen. So we're gonna get a conflict error, which is gonna say please try again with a different email. I was just trying to test that. So we're not gonna have a user with this row password. Let me delete that. And let me try again and see now what's gonna happen. So the password right here is 126. So let's see what's the password is gonna be after submitting or sending. So let's send. Everything is done, but look at the password. It's not 126 now, and it's this new hashed password using Bcrypt. And if I went back to my right here MongoDB compass, I can see this is the user and this is the encrypted password. So we've done it, and we've done it in a clever way. So we didn't do it in the service right here, but we actually made it in the schema itself. And that's very important because, you know, even if it was not in the server, it doesn't matter for me, or like in the service, because it has to be in the schema for me. This is my way of doing it, because there is no way I can allow a password to be not hashed. You cannot allow passwords. So even if the user didn't do it somewhere, you know, in the code, it should be mandatory right here. And I hope you like this video. We keep going, we're going strong, and see you in the next video.